During the course, we are going to be going over the life of Claude Shannon, who is considered the father of information science, and the techniques that he used when he was conducting his research. We'll find those particularly applicable as we are going through our year-long journey. Then we will be introducing our first set of assignments, which will be to go over some foundational topics in computer science. So these topics will be those found in an introductory computer science textbook. We'll be doing some linear algebra topics because matrix multiplication is going to be something that we're going to see as we work with the faculty over at Caltech. And I'm going to be introducing the idea of the concept map, or the product, the student product. This is going to be something you're going to put together. It is the setup, the format that I want you to use to put down your thoughts and analysis on new topics, as this is a research course and we'll be going over new topics constantly. So this is going to be one of the products, one of the expectations from you folks. And we also have a corresponding glossary. And we're going to be doing a student journal as well, which is going to be a narrative of our journeys throughout the year. This is one example. We have some written work, visual aids, YouTube videos where appropriate, and so on. Right? Just explaining in a conversational tone what was going on during the week. So this is going to be a weekly expectation. And we come on down, and here in our first exposure, that's where we're going to begin to dive into academic article database and shake off the first feelings of jitterness by just diving in and taking a look at a whole bunch of articles and seeing what pops out to us. We will also be introduced to several interesting topics that computer scientists are currently working on, or computer science researchers are currently working on to solve, and these will be possible areas that you will choose to dive into and explore. And we're going to do a couple rounds of that, and once that's finished, then we're going to start our independent research. And the independent research is going to be the bulk of the course. This is something that's going to go on from the beginning of the year all the way to the end of the year, with just the tail and the head of the year. If we imagine a snake being the head of it, or I'm sorry, the tail of it is going to be the beginning of the year, where we're going to do these introductory assignments, and then the body is going to be the independent research, and then the head, which is at the far end, the end of the year, is going to consist of compiling all of the research that we've done and turning it into a digestible piece of work and doing our presentations. So this is going to be the bulk of our work. And what is that going to consist of? It's going to consist of interactions at Caltech, faculty conversations, right? So you're going to sit with your faculty member over at Caltech, and you're going to have conversations. They're going to guide you through different techniques, articles, conjectures that you can go ahead and explore to apply to the problem at hand. And so that's going to be ongoing throughout the year. And those concept map, glossary, and blog are going to be aids in formalizing your thoughts throughout the year, and also keeping a record. So right, we go ahead and move on down, and then we're going to conduct an analysis. And so at the end, or towards the end of the year, the format that we've chosen to crystallize our work in is a dissertation. And if you've never seen a dissertation, well, these are the chapters, basically, right? We have a literature review, the purpose and methodology, experiment, reports, finding, and results. And so we are going to do an activity which is going to go over each of these different sections. That's going to be separate from the work that you've been doing with your faculty member. But at the end of the year, we would like you to take the work that you've done throughout the year and fit them in their appropriate chapter, and make sure that you have a final product that somebody could look at and review and see an overview of what you've done, and also see the details in the different techniques, applications, theories that you have used to, I guess, construct your argument. Right. And so that's that. And then at the very end of the year, we're going to have our presentation. And so if we go ahead and click on that, what we have here are the different teams, where each team is going to have a section here where you can click to read their journal. You can click to read their concept map, their glossary, summative report, corresponding video, 2 incarnations of the same thing, and then the end of year presentation. So we've already gone over the journal. That's going to be a narrative of the course of study that you've taken throughout the year, your triumphs, your frustrations, all of those things are going to be here in the journal. And then the concept map is going to be referenced in the journal, but it's also going to provide a theoretical background for all the concepts that you learned throughout the year. And we have our glossary, which is going to support the concept map. We have our summative report, which is going to be a written report stating, I guess, distilled, condensed, point A to point D, formulation of your studies and your results. Right? And then we're going to have a corresponding video, and then we're going to have a end of year presentation, which is going to take the form of a PowerPoint or a Prezi presentation or any of the new display applications that have come out, and all of the work that we've seen with the literature review, and basically the set of chapters that mirror what you find in a dissertation are going to be right here in the summative report. And that will be the end of the year, and we're going to have some sort of a presentation going on for parents and students and interested parties to take part in. So you can always have that thought of that looming over your head if you are nervous about speaking in public. But yeah, that pretty much summarizes the year, and hopefully you'll have fun and gain a new appreciation for research and learning new material.